Welcome back to another video. My name is Kyle, and I suck at budgeting. What a week this has been. Um, can't talk too much about it, but let's say it's been insane. Um, yeah, lots going on at work, and makes me want to retire even more now. So we're nowhere near close to being able to do that, but hopefully we can make some progress in this video. We'll see. So we've got our first paycheck of the month of October. Some things have happened, and we need to talk about them, and we need to budget the rest of the month. So let's do that. We'll hop into YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget. Excuse me. Um, we've got an overspend category, mostly because it's an uncategorized transaction for $50. So let's deal with that first. And then we'll move on from there. So the Jeep is in the shop for repairs. So I have a rental car, and the rental car requires a $50 hold. So that's this uncategorized transaction is. What I'm going to do with this, I have a returns category item. So I'm going to move this to, in fact, let me move this down so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. That's better. So I'm going to move this down to my returns category. So let's go into transactions here. That's not transactions. That's fine. There we go. Transactions. So this one, we have 3 new. Let's get them all taken care of. Yep, those can just get approved. This one is going to go into the returns category. So what this is if I'm returning something, I'll put the category in there, the transaction in that category, and then when it comes back, I just move the inflow to that category and just zeroes itself out. So this is the deposit for the rental car for however long I have it. This is the transfer to my emergency fund. I have an email, but we'll deal with that later. Sorry. So that is that. We'll approve that, and we're good. So let's go into here. So the overspend category is this return. It's fine. It's going to come back probably early next week, if not even today. There's talks of the Jeep being finished today. So we'll see what happens. So let's get going. We've got $2,600 or so to put into budgets. So let's do that. The first thing we're gonna do is the extra payment for the Jeep, $1,200. Mortgage extra payment. We got to look into this because I don't remember if I fixed this or not, and I'll talk about that in a second. Month ahead increase. We're gonna skip for now. Month ahead, we'll skip for now. Mortgage extra is not active. So, all right, mortgage. So taxes went up significantly. So my escrow is in arrears or whatever, or behind or whatever it's called. So I've gone in. My old mortgage payment was $1,074.77. That is now changed. It is now $1,309.54. So I had to add a whole bunch of money to the 2 recurring payments that come out, which I did, but I only budgeted. I thought this was coming out next month. Ooh, I hit my microphone and then it hit me. Smack myself in the face. So I budgeted for the normal amount because I thought the budget change happened after November. Turns out it happened this month. Whatever. So it's $1,309.54. And that should clear. Oop, no, it didn't. I got 32 cents extra. So let's just minus 32 cents. There we go. That should work, I think. I'll double check the totals. I think that's right. Um, so that fixes that. And then I just need to make sure that this mortgage extra payment, it looks right. Yep. So I did change that to match. So I don't think this is going to get pulled next month. I think I'm going to snooze this for this month and we'll deal with it next month. Because it's another $300 that I need. So there's that. All right. So let's finish up budgeting for the week. So we need another $250 there. I can do mental math. Let's do that. This one needs another 206.25. Perfect. Gas needs another 160. Mental math. Hooray. I think that's good there. Emergency fund has not been covered, so we need to throw money in for the emergency fund, which is 282.30. Yep, and that should work, so that should match that. Yeah, I think that is looking excellent. So I got 298.93 left over. So I had to pull one of my domains got renewed. I had to pull some money out of the hiking category. I think I pulled money. Yeah, I pulled some of the money out of the clothes because things have been changing quite a bit. So I'm gonna throw some money back into those categories. And yeah, so let's make this an even 200 again. And I ordered some socks and I've been wearing them and they're awesome. Darn tough socks. Super comfortable. Kind of weird. They recommend not washing them every time you wear them, which is kind of weird. So I'm not doing that. I'm actually washing them every time I wear them, but they say every 2 to 3 times you can before you wash them. So we'll see about that. So yeah. So moving forward, like what's coming up next? Like, so we're still doing the Jeep thing. The Jeep thing's working out really well. If I run to the Jeep fund here, the category, if we open up the payment simulator here, the payoff simulator, you can see like this is huge downturn. It's really looking good. So, you know, the payoff right now is around December 2027. But if we add $1,200, we're on target for July 2025. So that is about 10 months away. So we're in really good shape. So you can see as we move along how that's going to change. In fact, yep, July is going to have a payment of 420. We might be able to push it. Probably not. Let's see, maybe we could pull it off in June, but I think July is going to be the actual payoff, which is really good. We're moving along with that, and I'm happy about that. So yeah. So what's coming up next? I've been talking with my friend who is far better at this stuff than I am, and I know at one point I've showed you that I am an Edward Jones person. So the rate of return on my Edward Jones stuff is not matching my rate of return on my work stuff. So I'm going to start transferring or rolling over out of Edward Jones into another, I guess, Vanguard, maybe. I don't know. Whatever she recommends. She recommended the fund that I'm using for work. So we're going to get into a similar fund for that going forward. I think I'm getting 11% year to date is what she told me. And I'm getting about 20% on my other one, which significant, or the market, I think she said was 20% up, and I'm only getting 11% on my Edward Jones stuff. So, going to be moving out of that in hopes that that will help make things a little bit better. Once we get the Jeep paid off, we're going to start to move into the the can you tell what kind of a week this has been? This has been insane. I love having a rental car, you know, because I can get around, and sometimes having a rental car is fun because it's like it's almost like going to a hotel room. Like you don't have to, like, it's not your stuff, you don't have to worry about it, but like also it's not your stuff. And it freaks me out because like I just feel like, I mean, it's even a Jeep. Like they were able to get me a Jeep as a rental, which is super awesome of them. But I can't it feels, it doesn't feel like mine, so I feel like I'm missing stuff. Like the keys are different, the, you know, it just everything feels different. And every time I go somewhere I feel like I'm forgetting something. So I really want my car back. um but yeah, so anyway, once the Jeep is paid off, we're going to start putting more towards retirement and start looking into doing that a little bit better. So currently I'm pulling out about 5% of my paycheck towards retirement. Um, and once the Jeep is paid off, we're going to get closer to the 20% range. Probably 15% is where we're going to start, because I really want to start hammering on the house and getting that paid off faster. So that's the plan, I think, going forward. I know normally we do a projection. Honestly, the projection is too depressing to look at, so I'm not going to worry about it. The good news is my age of money is up, which is awesome, and my days of buffering is up. I think I was around 70 days for buffering, and the age of money was, I think, 37 last month. So we're doing really well there. So I might play around with this 250. I don't know where it's going to go yet. I might go in to do some more clothes. The socks I like a lot, so I'm probably get a couple more pairs. The problem is they're $25 a pop, but lifetime warranty on them. You get a hole in them, you put a claim in, and you send it in. Sorry, I hit a button on my thing. I want to make sure I didn't screw anything up. You put a claim in, and they send you a new pair of socks. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling, and I will see you all next week. Not next week, sorry. I'll see you all in the next video, which is going to be the end of the month. I am reading a book, which is, I'm sure most of you have read, called Die with Zero. So I've been going through that. Just started it, about 4 or 5 chapters in. So interesting stuff. And we'll talk about that maybe in a video. Do a little book review. So anyway, hope you guys' budgets are going well. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. See ya.